Welcome back, crew. Batten down the hatches. As always, we got some more work to do. Got me some leftover Ace Perry cider from our Boat Booze 4. Fight the scurvy. But we need to get to it. We got some boat canvas work to do. Finally got my shelves built. Got the basement cleaned up enough so we can bring these big pieces of canvas in and work with them efficiently. So here's our shelves that we built. As you see, got them nice and loaded up. Got some crates, got them labeled. Well, crew, it's time to batten down the hatches and actually get some work done. What we're going to be repairing today is the pedestal cover. So the issue with it is the fabric typically lasts twice as long as the thread. The thread's missing, and it's really weak, so I could pretty much pull it apart, you know, the thread here. So what we're going to do is I did a little piece here. We're going to go over the old thread. The thread I got's a 92, and I think Sunbrella typically recommends a 69 thread thickness, but we're going a little bit heavier. We'll put two passes, one along this seam and then one over here, this blind stitch. It's weak as well, even though it wasn't in the sun. It's failing in places. Okay. As we see, thread's not in good shape. I've already did a little pass, as you can see right there. I went over. Now this machine, it does have a wide zigzag, but as far as its length, its max length ain't that large. So you see the factory one. They got some decent spacing where mine is a lot closer. Unfortunately, this machine does have some limitations. So as you see what I've done, went over it. Even the blue stitch is failing. Alright, let's get set up. We'll just continue on. Got our bad spot. We'll just keep going along here until we do all the seams. It does have a nice deal where you can use your knee. We'll run over this, what I've already done, and then we'll back stitch it to kind of lock it in. Turn the machine on. Like I said in my first sewing video, this is a clutching machine, so the machine's always spinning. See if I can do this with a GoPro in the way. It's kind of, you guys got the best view. It's kind of, maybe I should have the better view because it's my fingers right by the needle, but sacrifices. Ooh, too much. Too fast. A little bit slower. A little bit slower. There we go. Perfect. And we'll back stitch it. Just a little. Not too much. Okay, once we get it up, hit the presser foot lever in the back, raise it up, kind of spin it. I always seem like it gets the thread out. I kind of go back and forth. Take our scissors, cut it, and push our tails always to the back. Okay. Here's our stitch. And we're just going right next to it or right over the old one. And the back here don't look too bad. I got a little pull through. See the white? It's not too bad. I could use a little adjustment, like I said, but for the most part, that's pretty good. So we'll continue on. We'll make our way around the whole thing. We got these on the side here, all the way around. Just takes time. This is a small piece too. This ain't very big compared to the other pieces I got to do. The other piece is probably at least 8 foot wide. And here we go back to right there where we left off. Put our presser foot down. And really easy. You saw how fast that thing can go if we don't say gentle a few times. Gentle. Keep our fabric straight. Make sure our rope doesn't get caught up in here. Just keep going. Don't need to rush it. I am not a seamstress. So the problem was they kind of left these covers on all winter and maybe a couple seasons outside all the time. I'd recommend, if you can, take your bimini top off in the winter and store it. Take your sails down, store them. Just will make these pieces of Sunbrella fabric last a lot longer. They're very, very good against the elements, but they will wear out. And it is not cheap. It's very expensive. It's high quality, but you're going to pay for it. Oop. Okay, here's our table, and here's another piece that I'm gonna have to fix. Yes, that's a lot of stitching to go through. That's one reason why they cost so much to make. A lot of time. And I got that one. Got a couple little winch covers, won't be bad. There it goes. Watch out for that string. Probably sewed it up. There we are. All the way around. One more time. One more time. With this, you'll be able to see the stitch now, but I'm not going to undo it all to get to it. Just keep working the fabric around and adjust it. And just check it every so often so you can stop it before you get into a wrong layer. There we are, went all the way around the top. Boom. All the way around. One seamless trip. Well, crew, I got a lot of work to do ahead of me. Lots of seams to fix. But that's just a general how I'm going to do it. Now it's just time and time and time and squaring. Because when I get to that big piece, it'll be a pain to mess with all that fabric. But we'll get through it. If you like this shirt, yes, made in Hawaii by Pacific Legend. I didn't know they did textiles in Hawaii, but there's several companies that do make shirts there. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. Always like to support a U.S. business. Well, on that note, crew, we'll see you next time. Keep the scurvy away.